So next, how to minimize the scattering losses. So first one, by minimizing compositional fluctuations by using best manufacturing methods, we can minimize scattering losses, and by removing imperfections due to the glass manufacturing process also minimizes the scattering losses, and by carefully controlled extrusion and coating of the fiber also minimizes the scattering losses. And last, by increasing the fiber guidance, by increasing the refractive index difference also minimizes the scattering losses. Okay, so next coming to absorption losses. So here we know that material absorption is mainly caused by the materials present inside the fiber optic cables. Material absorption is mainly caused by the materials present inside the fiber optic cables. So when light gets absorbed by these materials, this type of loss is created. Okay. So here material absorption is caused by absorption of photons within the fiber. Here there are two types of absorptions. One is intrinsic absorption, another one is extrinsic absorption. So here first we discuss intrinsic absorption. In this intrinsic absorption, first one intrinsic absorption in UV region, next we discuss IR region. So in UV region, here it is caused by electronic absorption bands. It is caused by electronic absorption bands. So it occurs when a light particle interacts with a valency electrons and excites it to higher energy states. Okay, here these are energy levels. Here it is the ground state, it is the excited state. It is incident photon. So when photon interacts with ground state valence electron, then this electron excited to higher energy states and heat is dissipated here. Heat is dissipated. It occurs when energy band gap of the material is less than or equal to photon energy of light traveling along the fiber. Okay, and it is also caused due to absorption of photons in the fiber medium, which transforms heat energy and dissipated outside the fiber medium. That is the first one, intrinsic absorption in UV region. So next, intrinsic absorption of IR region, infrared region. Here it is caused by vibration frequency of atomic bonds. Suppose if we take in silica glass, it is caused by SiO covalent bonds. We know that covalent bonds being weaker, they absorb photon energy, vibrates and dissipates as heat energy. That is the first one, intrinsic absorption process. And second, extrinsic absorption. So here this extrinsic absorption is mainly due to presence of impurities such as iron, copper, cobalt, manganese, nickel, chromium in the silica structures of the fiber cable. And it also caused by the presence of hydrogen ions in the silica glass fiber during manufacturing process. So two types of absorption losses are there. One is intrinsic absorption, another one is extrinsic absorption. So next one, third one, bending losses. So what causes bending losses? An abrupt change in radius of curvature of the fiber causes bending losses. Suppose we know that whenever an optical fiber deviates from its straight line path and if it undergoes bends or curves on their paths, radiation losses occurs, which causes light energy to be radiated from the fiber. Here, light energy to be radiated from the fiber. So there are two types of bending losses. One is macro bending, another one is micro bending. Okay, so see this one. Here it is the fiber. So when the fiber deviates from its straight line path, suppose if it undergoes bends or curves, so radiation losses occurs here. So because of this radiation losses, the light energy is radiated from the fiber. It is radiated from the fiber. It emerges out from the fiber. So one is macro bending, another one is micro bending. Okay. So because of these two types of bending, here bending losses arise. So macro bending and micro bending. So here macro bending occurs same when a fiber cable turns, a corner, and microscopic bends having radius that are large compared with the fiber diameter, then the light energy to be radiated from the fiber. The light energy to be radiated from the fiber. Okay. So another one is macro bending. Not macro, sorry, it is micro bending. Another one. Micro bending is an imperfection in the optical fiber. It is created during manufacturing. Okay. So micro bending. Here it is the micro bending. And it is the macro bending. So microbending is an imperfection in the optical fiber. It is created during manufacturing. Suppose if a large number of small bends present in the fiber, it causes large attenuation in the signal transmission. If it consists of large number of bends, it causes large attenuation in the signal transmission. Okay. So here this micro bending, it can cause extrinsic attenuation, a reduction of optical power in the glass. And this microbending loss refers to small scale bends in the fiber, often from pressure exerted on the fiber itself or lateral stresses along the length of the fiber when it is cabled. Okay. So here mode coupling also occurs when fiber suffers small random bends along the fiber axis. Okay, these are the two types of bending losses. One is macro bending, another one is micro bending. And next, how to minimize the micro bending and macro bending losses. Here first we discuss how to minimize the macro bending losses. By designing fibers with large refractive index differences, we can minimize the macro bending losses, and also by operating at shortest wavelength can minimize the macro bending losses. So next one, coming to micro bending. So by using decompressible buffer jacket should be uh, used to avoid micro bends. So by using decompressible buffer jacket, we can minimize the micro bends. Next, when external forces are applied to this jacket, the jacket will be deformed, but it tend to stay relatively straight. They will tend to stay relatively straight. These are the macro bending losses and micro bending losses. Okay. And finally, I will explain this in one sentence. So here it is the optical